Japan Journal, the internet's #1 English language weekly online cybercast from Japan. Japan Journal with Mal Adams. Good day, Facebook family and friends, and welcome to this edition of Japan Journal. I'm your host and friendly announcer, Mal Adams, reporting to you from the Media Arts Lab in beautiful Kakegawa City, Shizuoka Prefecture, Japan, located in the center of Honshu Island, in the middle of the Japanese archipelago. This brief edition of Japan Journal is devoted exclusively to a breaking news update regarding the NOIJ 2014 Mal's Bar Rock Your World Tour. That's Native Omahans in Japan, or as some have dubbed it, North Omahans in the joint. Either way, it's on and poppin', and we invite you all to get on the plane, as my dear friend and homegirl sister Terry Miller would say. As a matter of fact, it was Terry Miller who started this fire in the first place by inviting a few of her Golden Girl posse members and friends to get on the plane and join her on a trip to visit Mal's Bar in particular and the beautiful nation of Japan in general. And while my family and I have enjoyed hosting several friends and family members who have visited us here in Japan over the past 3 decades, all of those visits pale in comparison to what this tour promises to be. The intent and purpose of the trip is threefold. It'll be educational, inspirational, and highly entertaining. It is certain to broaden your horizons, enhance your international perspectives, and increase your appreciation of Japan, its people, and their amazing culture. So, with that, let's get on with the breaking news about NOIJ 2014. And as promised, I made a visit to our sister city of Shizuoka City, which is just a 15-minute train ride on the legendary high-speed bullet train from my town of Kakegawa City to the east. The mission was to meet with members of the Shizuoka City Association for Multicultural Exchange, or SAME for short. Our intent was to solicit their support in sponsoring at least one day of our 3-day adventure in Omaha's sister city in Japan. And thanks to an introductory letter from Omaha Sister City Administrator Sue Mahaffey, I hope I pronounced that last name correctly, who some of you have already met on Facebook, we're able to arrange a lunch meeting with one of the managing representatives of SAME, Mrs. Hiroko Suzuki, and the organization's new director, Mr. Masayuki Matsunaga. It was a positive, useful, and informative meeting, and a great lunch at one of their favorite Italian restaurants in beautiful downtown Shizuoka City, not far from Shizuoka Station. The restaurant was located in one of the newest skyscrapers in the heart of the city, and the most important decision that came out of the meeting was a scheduled change from the initially proposed dates of March 28th to March 30th of 2014. And for several important reasons, it has been determined that the best dates would be the first weekend in the month of April 2014, on the 4th, 5th, and 6th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, respectively. Hiroko-san reminded us that, first of all, the cherry blossoms, although they came a bit early this year, on average tend to bloom during the first week of April. Also, the fiscal year ends at the end of March in Japan and begins on the 1st of April, so in the event it is held in March, budgets for any supporting activities would have been expired and funds would not be available. However, in April, there's a great possibility of allocating funds to support a meet and greet reception party, a sightseeing excursion, and an accommodation to experience the annual Shizuoka Festival, which takes place on the very weekend of our proposed trip, the first weekend in April. Hiroko-san put it this way.
Hi, Hiroko, arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you very much for your support. For everybody, and of course Sue is also listening.
Okay. We had a very nice meeting today over the spaghetti, and then we are happy to prepare for the people coming from Omaha.
Yes, so, the NOIJ, yes.
NOIJ.
Mal's Bar Rock Your World Tour.
Okay.
Yes. And so your suggestion about the schedule, I appreciate it very much. You're thinking maybe the first week in April is better.
Yeah, because we are going to have the festival, Shizuoka Festival. That will be held in first week of April.
Okay.
It's much better if you can come in April.
Okay, I will suggest that to our friends in America. Thank you very much, and I will also like to get a word from Mr. Matsunaga, your new leader, isn't it? Okay.
What a deal. So all things considered, fixing the tour date to April 4th, 5th, and 6th in 2014 was a no-brainer. So save the dates, everybody. It's a done deal, etched in stone. Director Matsunaga agreed wholeheartedly, and while he was a man of few words on video, with just a little gentle prompting from me, he too was all in.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Tell us about today's meeting. Do you think it was useful?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Very useful, I think.
Okay. So please, greeting to the Native Omahans in Japan. Members, we're looking forward to seeing them in Japan, I hope.
I hope.
Yeah. So we're thinking about planning the meeting for the festival in the first week of April. Is better, do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. All right.
Bye.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Since I called the lunch meeting, it was intended to be my treat, but our host would not hear of it in typical Japanese style.
There you have it. That's this edition of Japan Journal on the occasion of the NOIJ Malice Bar 2014 Rock Your World Tour first committee meeting with the sister city in Shizuoka City. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And this is my treat.
No.
Oh, please.
Japanese don't do that.
Japanese don't do that. Yokata ne.
Like you planned.
Yes, so yote tori. Thank you very much.
So now the hard work of finalizing the activities of the 3-day adventure begins. But today's meeting and agreement was a huge step in the right direction. This is going to be historic, legendary, and a whole lot of fun. Well worth the investment, no doubt. So start saving now, family. You have a year to the month to stack your paper.
See ya. I'll talk to you soon. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for your help. Oishikatta carbonara. Nice to meet you. Oishikatta yo. Thank you. Hi, これ持ってください. So there you have it. We're at the Trattoria, in Shizuoka, the new building. So when you come to Shizuoka, everybody, we're going to have pasta here. And that's going to do it for this edition of Japan Journal in Shizuoka City, the sister city of Omaha, for the first planning meeting for the Native Omahans in Japan, or another name is North Omahans in Japan. 2014 Mouse Bar Rock Your World Tour event. See you soon. Check out the homepage on Facebook, everybody. Get on the plane and let's do this thing. See ya. Wouldn't want to be in unless you're right here with me on this edition of Japan Journal. Peace. Set up out of Henry. And I'm out. Fade out.
So that's the way it is on this first NOIJ 2014 update. Thank you for watching. There will be many more updates to come over the course of the next several weeks and months. So please stay tuned to this Facebook page for more breaking news. And that's going to do it for this special edition of Japan Journal. I'm your host, Mal Adams, bidding you a pleasant good day and sayonara from the Media Arts Lab adjacent to Mal's Bar in beautiful Kakigawa City, Japan. So stick and stay and don't you dare go away, because we'll be coming back at you with more on this story as details become available. So see it, wouldn't really want to be it unless you're right here with me in beautiful Japan. But first, you gotta get on the plane. Don't miss it. Fade me out. I gotta go. Holler back at me and let us know your thoughts. I'm out for now. Peace. Japan Journal, the internet's #1 English language weekly online cybercast from Japan. Japan Journal with Mal Adams.